Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Spirit, please show me. All right. Messages we need to hear. It's time to take action. Communication is key and adjustments are required. I think with whatever actions you're taking and whatever communication comes in, you're going to have to adjust accordingly. We do have Uranus that is going direct as well. So there are things that do need to be released so that these new things can come in, so that this information can come in. And for some of you, maybe it's a mindset that you need to release. I do feel like action is going to be very important. But with Uranus, I feel like, because he is a planet of expect the unexpected, unexpected events could happen and you're going to have to release something to get something. Okay. So you don't want to have a full hand. Okay. What do we need? All right, we got the star here. So we do have the sun in Aquarius right now. Oh, I just saw the Chariot wanted to come out. So for a lot of you, you're traveling. I got that in the last reading that I just did, so I'm getting it again. For some of you, you're going a distance. I feel like wherever you're traveling is going to be a distance from you. So you could be going across water. You could be going across the United States. You could be going to different countries. Wherever you're going, I definitely do see victory and success here, but I do see where you guys are going to need to get moving, okay? For some of you, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I am also getting ambulance energy. You could be hearing a lot of ambulances, or somebody who ends up having to call an ambulance, maybe for a family member. We've got the 10 of Cups here. We've got the Page of Wands. Underneath the communication is key, so it looks like he has something to say to you. Ooh, 5 of Swords. You may have to walk away. Again, that's what I was saying. 4 of Cups. Underneath the what do you need to release, I feel like you're missing out on opportunities because you're so busy focusing on the 3 cups that are right in front of you, and you're not seeing the actual cup that the divine is trying to gift you. It's a gift from the universe. Now, no, you don't have to accept it, but at the same time, it is a missed opportunity. And maybe for some of you, you've waited for this opportunity, but now that when it comes in, you're like, well, I can't because of my family. But I feel like your family's kind of off doing their own thing anyway. And for some of you, especially if you have older kids, and I just saw the Fool, okay? Especially if you have older kids, they're kind of off doing their own thing. Also, I do feel like for some of you, you're just kind of in this like, I don't want that, and I don't want that either, and no, not that. But I feel like look up, pay attention, listen to the communication that's coming in, because this communication is exciting and passionate and fresh and new. And I feel like maybe for a lot of you, that's what you're waiting on. You're tired of the status quo. You're tired of, things just being the way they are. And you have hopes for the future. I do feel like new communities, new friendship groups, new people, all of those things. And you're going to have to adjust. You may have to walk away from certain individuals. And it said, what do you need to release? You need to release and adjust fighting and arguing and or even just battling yourself or battling at your work. And, nobody's a victor in any of this. So you have to be really, really mindful. Why do we have that 5 of Swords, Spirit? Okay, King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're walking away from a job. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and you're starting anew. Okay, you're done, you're ended, you've walked away, 5 of Swords, you get to the 10 of Swords, and now you're doing some type of new endeavors and stuff. So you're going to have to adjust the way that you are. Maybe for some of you, you got this opportunity to work at this new job, and now all of a sudden, it's like all the retrogrades are over, and now you're looking at it going, what the hell did I sign myself up for? So, not a bad thing, I do feel like with the 10 of Cups here, it does say, this is fortune after difficulty, okay? For some of you, it's the end of a family unit. Maybe for some of you, you're walking away from your family. Maybe you're walking away from a relationship as well. You're done accepting whatever it is that they're offering, and you've just decided that enough is enough. Let me go ahead and look. Spirit, please show me, because you do have 2 10s here. All right, what do we get? we got the moon. So this is about intuition, illusion, and revelation. This is also about psychic abilities. You know, this is the Cancer card too with the Chariot. So I do feel like with the moon card here, I feel like this is really tuning into your own intuition, listening to yourself. I feel like this new moon that we're in today as I'm recording this has a lot to do with this. So not all is clear. The path is not fully clear. I feel like, again, the stars have to align for everything to come to fruition. That's what I'm getting here. And we do have 2 new moons here with the new moon in Aries and the new moon in Gemini that is showing up in your reading. So I definitely do feel like you know, you're walking away from chaos and conflict. That's a given. Good for you. Nobody wants to play that role anymore. And I think that if you're done in the matrix, you don't really give a shit about it anymore. You know, I was listening to this thing earlier and you know what? I actually want to play it for you because it was so apropos to what we're going through right now and where we're at. So here, listen to this.
If you no longer can trust the public school system with your kids' education, if you no longer can watch movies or TV shows or listen to music without finding hidden messages, if you no longer trust politicians or people of power, if you no longer can hold a normal job, if you no longer trust the food that you buy or the products that you use from the grocery store, congratulations, you've probably exited the matrix.
Okay. So that's what we're doing right now is we're exiting the matrix. We have all this energy now in Aquarius, which is all about revolution. It's all about rebellion. And I do feel with having the star here, Aquarius, this is the Aquarian card, we're victoriously walking out of that matrix. We are no longer allowing ourselves to stay in the illusion of what has been happening. And if you're not getting it, then you're stuck and you're still taking the blue pill. And you need to stop taking the blue pill because that's going to dumbify you to keep you locked in the matrix. It's time for you to take the red pill. Go watch The Matrix. I think that would be a really good movie for you guys to get out of whatever it is that you're doing. And also pay attention, do your research. So if you're done like with, you know, these jobs that are taking you nowhere and you're trying to, you know, run a business and, you know, you got people like talking shit about you or whatever, enough is enough, okay? It's time for us to step out of that. Spirit, please show me what angel messages you have. Yeah, self-acceptance. Accepting yourself regardless of what other people think about you as well. Accepting where you are right now is going to be extremely important for moving forward. It says, when this card appears, know that your self-esteem and confidence have taken some knocks over the years. You can see that. That's why he's like crying. He's like, I don't want to accept anything else. I don't want to accept love. I don't want to. You need to drop that mindset, okay? Self-esteem and confidence have taken some knocks over the years and you have had thoughts that are no longer serving you. But your angels want nothing more than for you to be happy and at peace. And they are drawing close now to help restore your confidence in yourself. You have the ability to live a life that you love. But to experience that fully, you have to recognize that you are worthy of it. So take time today to realize that heaven loves you unconditionally and then take small steps to loving yourself the same way. The outer world you experience is a mirror of the conversations you have on the inside with yourself. So align them with love. Okay. So this is about self-acceptance. It's not about other people accepting what you're doing. It's not about what other people want for you. It's not about any of that. You know, people will always find issues in yourself because they don't have time to find them in themselves. Okay. But with this, you know, Page of Wands, it's like this communication comes in, but it's like all of a sudden there's this doom and gloom. Oh my God, but what if, and all this fear and what will other people think? And it's like, you haven't even gotten a chance to even talk yourself into it before you've already had the opportunity to talk yourself out of it. So, you know, let's think about that, you guys, because there is victory and success here. And all you have to do is balance your conscious and your subconscious mind. Listen, these sphinxes could literally tear this chariot in two. And I feel like for a lot of us, there's that duality, especially having the Gemini card here, there's duality. And I do feel like too, in another story, there's going to be some type of information that comes in and it's going to be some type of conflicting information. You could find out that somebody is coming in, they want to see you and you're like, you know, maybe they're traveling in, or they're traveling away, you know, they're going far distances. So, whatever that means for you. I feel like this could, for some of you, somebody came in, they've been visiting for a while, but now it's time for them to go. And it can create a little bit of a, when you're used to having company, at your house for like a week or two, you get used to that person being there and your routine and whatnot. And then all of a sudden it's like a bowl in a china cabinet when they up and leave. So I feel like there's a little bit of conflict there. And maybe if you are on a trip and you have kids and you left your kids at home, I feel like maybe there's a conflict between them and dad. Okay, that's only going to be for a small portion of you, but you'll know who that belongs to. At the end of the day, it's time for adjustments. It's time for you to, get ready to start moving forward with all of this stuff. And, the Chariot is future forward. So is the Star. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but is coming. So the soul's action says, know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God, universe can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra says, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Love, love, love this reading for you guys. Get ready. Adjustments are required. Release what needs to be released. And I definitely do feel like accepting where you are right now is going to be very... I look at her face and she's in complete and utter awe. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening for me. Wow, I never imagined my life to ever be this way. And that's how I see her. So definitely accept where you are, even though things might be a little unclear at the moment. I definitely do feel like things are going to become much more clear once we get through this moon cycle that we're in right now. And it does show up in the reading. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to check out Jogén Hummingbird. I absolutely adore having him on my channel. I love him oh so much. And you guys, thank you all for all your continued support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.